erode and destroy hearts of good souls in the dark, filled with dismay, laid along and fake too much, all the way through till the crumble into shattered down they go. Don't let 'em do it like that. You must know that our own things that made you weak. So make up from no sleep. Don't refuse to be free. Let go. Time this reason to break out peace in your mind. Take my hand, join the team. Gonna let the dead leaf fall down. Hey, it's time to rise up.
Why, hello there. Welcome back to my daily long play stream. This is where I do a playthrough of my current game for a couple hours a day, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time from Sunday through Thursday. I am playing through Persona 5 Strikers on the PlayStation 4, and I had made a fairly important decision yesterday to lower the difficulty level of this game, as I was clearly struggling with that one boss fight I did on Thursday. And so far it seems to have been the right decision, as the actual final boss fight of the first dungeon was a heck of a lot easier on me as a result. I may end up raising the difficulty level back up in the future once I feel like I got a better hang of it. I'll probably at least try it anyway. But for the moment, I'm going to stick with it at easy. Now, some things happen. I got access to this here van, I'm talking about yesterday, by the way, and we are officially on a road trip around Japan, looking for more and more jails, I guess you could call it, to bring an end to find the Monarch of. And yeah, right now we are in someplace I've never heard of, but we found what appears to be the Monarch of the next jail. Some highfalutin writer who is very full of himself and not particularly nice. Except non-female characters, I guess. But yeah, let's get going. We are going to be discussing the matter of what just happened in this here RV of ours. Yeah, so let's just jump in.
Alright, let's go over what we know so far.
Alright, we have to hit L3 to
Sophia,
enable auto dialogue.
You can confirm there's a jail here.
Yep.
correct?
The smell got a lot stronger once we entered the city. So yes, I'm sure of it. And the man we met earlier, his name was Ango Natsume?
I just did a quick search on him. Here's what came up. Ango Natsume.
You couldn't have done that on your
grandson to
phone?
Renowned writer Sogo Natsume. Currently a successful light novel author. He says the guy kicked off his career with his debut work, Prince of Nightmares, which won the grand prize in the Sokaisha Awards. This thing's selling stupidly well. It sold 1 million copies alone.
1 million?
Is that a lot for a book?
Kinda nuts, right?
Maybe in Japan. It's a bestseller.
Yeah, for someone's debut to hit numbers like that,
Oh,
it's
for a
nothing short
debut
of a
book.
miracle.
I checked social media, and well, this whole thing is kind of bizarre.
Natsume's fans are probably going on some kind of rampage, right? There's a rumor that some people got beat within an inch of their lives, just because they were sort of dressed like Natsume's characters.
Right.
Okay.
The worst part is that no one stepped in to stop them. In fact, the attackers were praised for what they did.
Great.
These are likely the same kinds of people who defile Masamune's statue with flyers. They clearly lack self-restraint.
Yep.
The fans at the station seemed really passionate too. It was almost like they were part of a cult.
I'm checking some of the online forums. Looks like there's about 100 threads created about this dude almost every day. And they're all positive. Not only that, but all of these IP addresses are from Sendai.
That's crazy suspicious. This is definitely our guy then, right?
We can't be too sure.
That's true. We haven't determined his abilities as a writer yet.
Didn't you get like a
Yes,
copy of
just
his
some
book?
freakish
Didn't Haru get a
talented
copy of his
writer,
book?
then the jail here has nothing to do with him, and he earned all that praise, right?
But there's still a chance he's our Monarch too, ain't there?
That's what we're gonna find out. Tomorrow, we'll go into town and see what intel we can dig up. If he's the Monarch, then there's a good chance we'll run into some victims who've had their hearts changed, just like in Shibuya.
Oh yeah, we should probably let Inspector Gramps know too, huh?
Good idea.
Inspector
He
Gramps.
might be able to give
He's
us
the
some
guy
other
who's kind of
clues, too.
blackmailing us into doing his bidding at this
Well,
point.
I guess we should all probably hit the hay. We've got a busy day tomorrow.
So...
I find it unlikely that
the
kids
hell are we
of
sleeping
that
outside?
generation would be
Might as
using
well
the
be
term
sleeping
hay.
outside. Ain't it gonna be cramped?
There's nothing we can do. There isn't enough room in the car. Besides, it's not as bad as you say. Back when there were more students at the atelier, it was quite normal for us to sleep huddled together due to lack of space.
Man, you always keep cool in the weirdest possible way. You know that?
Yep.
Come on, guys. Are we really just gonna call it a night? Shouldn't we, like, all be playing cards till super late or stargazing or something? Ain't that the kind of shit we're supposed to do on a big trip like this?
Just go with it.
Sure, whatever. But, I mean, come on, dude. Something ain't right here.
Forget it, Reed. We're up early tomorrow anyway, so you better get some rest.
Man, it's gonna be hot as hell with 3 of us and Morgana, ain't it?
Very true. That fur certainly won't help things either.
Oh, what do you want from me? I can't help that I'm a cat. Not that I'm actually a cat, though.
Oh, poor kitty. Can't decide.
Guys!
The heck was that? That was the controller vibrating when that happened. Okay, I'm already in always in constant danger of being too tired. Listening to people sleep is just gonna... Okay, not cat, kitty. Ah. Automatic increase in bond level. Alright. Taco Tuesday, yay! My favorite.
Awesome!
And we're back to non-voice dialogue.
Aww.
Now, Futaba's wearing a different pair of headphones than she did in Persona 5 Royal. Interesting. Then again, I'm not entirely sure about that. Why didn't you bring it, then? It would not have been difficult. Unless it was bigger than you. And even then, you're not very big. Apparently the girls had more trouble sleeping than the guys, even though they had infinitely more space to do so in. Don't get too excited. It's not an actual arcade, as in video arcade. It's more some term for a pedestrian mall. And, well, the stream's running a little bit sluggish today for some reason. Keeps bouncing between the red and the orange. Maybe it's because this is largely a static scene and the capture card only sends out new information. I think it somehow what's the term, compresses the data as it sends it, and not just sends all of it and lets YouTube do the compressing. I'm not sure. Alright, this is where we go around talking to people. Okay, we should also keep an eye out for interesting, unique shops that sells, like, SP recovery stuff and, ingredients. Once we leave here, we won't be able to come back, just like we can't go back to the starting area. But in the meantime, let's talk to people, and right behind us, or somewhere... Ah, there's Makoto. Our girlfriend from Persona 5 Royal. Not that that is canon in this game, because this game does not treat Persona 5 Royal as canon. And even if it did, your relationships from that game do not carry over into this. I'm sorry, I was not paying attention to what she said. Alright. What is this? Did it say antenna shop? A magazine with thrilling info about Sendai hotspots. Increases showtime gauge? What? Is this like an item that, a one-use item that increases it once?
Thank you very much.
I feel like I need to look that up before I decide to make a purchase like that. A restaurant.
Take a gander.
Okay. Alright, so, I guess this is what, recipes look like.
Oh, that's good. Here you are. Thanks again.
What a coincidence. What in heaven?
Oh. 50 HP.
That's good.
Might as well buy a bunch of those.
Again. Is that all? Thanks a bundle. Please come back soon.
Alright. So far, so good. I'm doing a great job at, doing what the game wants me to do of, following on these leads, aren't I? I'm totally not at all being distracted by nonsense. In my defense, this is also stuff. This stuff is also important. Alright, what are we doing? We're supposed to be looking for people talking so we can listen in on them. And there's some grumbling going on over there. Once again, I'm not able to run. Yeah, this seems very much like Alice.
What did you say? Really?
Alright. Hey, I got some new info. Nope. Nothing new.
Hey,
Ah, skywalks. Interesting. Well, I think it's interesting. Ah, more grumbles. Ah.
let's go back.
Seems like Sophia is now the one keeping me from doing anything off the beaten path. I have 2 Morganas with me at all times, and neither one of them will allow me an ounce of fun. Velvet room. Can I go? Really?
Wait, please hold on.
Seriously, there are vending machines right there, and the game won't let me get to them. Oh, wow. Hey, Ryuji, what's up? What's cracking?
Yo!
Ah. Well, I mean, even if that were the case, I mean, it's only August 1st. They could have easily have still left those up for a day afterwards. Just saying, it's not that unusual. What? Find out something? Oh dear. There's a reason why I always associate Anne with Chie in this game, because just like Chie, she gets distracted by food. Except instead of beef, it's candy, or sweets, or whatever. Chie is cooler than Anne. Just gotta say it. Skeptical woman. Alright. Apparently that did not move the needle on my thing here. Yes, I do see the other stores now. Okay. Alright.
Nice.
Great.
Could it be?
Oh, you mean a competitor? Alright. By the way, here's one of her family's burger joints. Hey.
Hey.
Yeah, I heard what short-haired girl had to say. Although I'm not sure which one is the short-haired girl. They both seem pretty short. Guess the one on the left is shorter. It's not like I have any camera control at the moment anyway. Hey look, finally, SP recovery stuff. I don't know if it's particularly efficient or effective for me to be just buying everything from these vending machines whenever they're available. It almost feels like I'm just wasting either time or money.
Take again.
I don't know, this doesn't seem to be all that useful. I think I'd rather buy items that restore HP, more HP to one person.
Please come back soon.
I mean, you have to basically pick a precise moment where everyone is low on SP and everyone needs at least as much SP that as one of those things provides. And that's not as universally useful as
What you looking for?
yeah, this seems better.
Oh, let's go. Sweet. Come again.
I'll buy these things and I'll dangle them in front of Anne and say, ha, look what I got. I don't know. I guess it's not that funny. What we got here?
Why, Hello there.
And cures rage. I don't think I've encountered rage yet.
Will that be all? Here you are. Will that be all? Thank you. Do be careful. I don't understand.
Pineapple shop. Ooh, SP recovery items.
Dig again.
Oh yeah, it's the first place I went to. Alright, let's check out the burger joint.
How can I help you?
Oh, this is the thing that Haru gave me. Interesting.
Will this be a to-go order? Thank you, so come back soon.
I don't know if it's a good idea for me to be spending this much money on this stuff, but whatever. What was I doing? Oh yeah, we're supposed to do more research. Snooping around for, people talking about this writer guy. Hotcakes. I'm pretty sure in Japan that doesn't necessarily mean pancakes, but I'm not sure. Oh. Ooh, look at that.
Have you made your choice? Please take this.
And then,
Until
yeah, I think I'll just stick with the thing that gives me a little bit more SP. Investigation complete.
All right.
I mean, this might seem a bit more simplistic than the way Persona 4 and Persona 5 handled looking into characters, but really it's just being more honest about it, giving you a percentage, and telling you up front, hey, you just need to talk to all the people. In Persona 4, you pretty much had to intuit that, and eventually it'll tell you, okay, you've done enough, now you're ready to go into the headquarters to meet up with everyone. Alright, let's indeed. I think I've done everything here. Besides, I'm almost out of money. I think we should go into this jail and fight some enemies to earn some more.
I'm going insane.
That's quite a crowd for a book signing.
Oh, there's so many people. I think I'm gonna throw up. Is he gonna give out his keyword for Emma and change everyone's hearts like Alice did? We should keep an eye on him for now.
Natsume-san, I just wanted to thank you for putting out such wonderful work all the
You
time.
say so, passionate
So
fan.
touched by your book. I ended up buying 50 copies.
Yeah, well, I bought 100. Some to read, some to collect, some to give out, some to...
My goodness! Thank you. I'm flattered.
Reading your book somehow gives me hope, courage to keep going. I won't rest until each and every one of my friends knows about your book.
Well, I have said that I want my book to reach as many people as possible. I can't help but feel guilty, though. Be sure you don't overdo it.
No, it's
Right.
okay. I'm helping you because I want to.
Right.
The reason he started writing novels was for this poor girl who's bedridden in the hospital. Supposedly, he wanted her to keep fighting so she could one day see him finish his novel.
Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. He's just so compassionate. It's like he's a saint.
I know, that story alone's enough to make me cry. I guess even real life is like a novel sometimes. We have to tell the whole world about Ango Natsume's good deed.
Aren't they all delusional fans, though? Okay. Yeah, the,
I'd expected as much, but he's really popular.
you think?
Do you think that bit about the girl in the hospital is for real?
Dude didn't seem like the type, if you ask me.
I don't think Natsume said anything resembling a keyword. Could it be because he really isn't a monarch? Or perhaps he's just being careful.
If he is the monarch, maybe everyone here's already had their hearts changed.
I assume that they have.
To give out his keyword. Hey, Nari, what's that you've been reading?
His
Hongo
book?
Natsume's novel, Prince of Nightmares.
Nari? You actually bought that thing?
Are you a fan? I'll just ask why. Even though I know the answer, he's
simply wanted to check
researching.
whether the content of the book was truly deserving of the
I mean, that was what I suggested. Maybe read the book that
How is it?
Haru got.
Is it good?
How should I put it?
I'm gonna say not.
For any creative work, one should be able to feel some sense of its creator's passion. No matter how crude or unrefined the work may be, there should always be some sort of spark present to
And
those
let me
who
guess, this doesn't have
I'm
it.
not terribly well versed in the literary arts, but I feel nothing when reading this book. The sentences are formed well enough, but what's here is shockingly hollow. It's as if these words have been taken from someone else and given the most bare minimum coat of paint.
Are you
possible.
saying he's plagiarizing?
Oh, wow. This line here is lifted from an anime from 2 years ago. The words got changed a bit, but that's definitely it. Sneaky. I think I've seen this one before, too. And this one. Sheesh. This one, too. Wait. Is this whole book just a bunch of stuff he ripped off and strung together? If the original
Apparently, I was
authors
right
forced
on the
their
money
fans
about
ever
my
saw this,
analysis of
there'd
that.
be a frickin' riot online.
I can't possibly fathom how such a fraudulent piece of work garnered this much praise. That is, unless the fans had their desires stolen.
So yeah, I'm getting an error message, my usual big yellow ribbon telling me that there's an error in this. YouTube is not receiving enough video, but that is not the case at all. I'm watching the live version of this, and there's no issues with the stream as far as I can tell. So I think YouTube is just being a little overly sensitive or a little weird with its messaging. Yeah, I agree. There's no mistaking
I'll
it.
let you know now. Safe to say there's definitely something going on here.
If only we knew the keyword, we can investigate the jail for ourselves.
Think we should ask some of his fans? They've all had their desires taken, right?
If this is anything like the situation in Shibuya, I doubt they'll tell us anything.
Guess we're kinda stuck then. Have we heard anything from Gramps yet?
Do you think he
said
would
he'd
know?
be here by tonight. Maybe he learned something.
All right then. I guess we should go ahead and wait for Inspector Hasagawa then.
Unfortunately, we already got ourselves in a rather testy confrontation
Why do
with
you
him.
think
So it's
Natsume
not like
wrote
he
this
can.
novel?
It's not like he's going to provide any. It's not like he's going to provide us with any information willingly. Why do I think? For money, for fame? I have no clue. I mean, either one of those first two seem equally valid, which tells me the answer is probably neither. So I'm going to say I have no clue.
In all honesty, I'm not sure myself.
Yeah, that was the
No
right
matter
answer.
How much praise your work receives, if it was built on the backs of others, then you cannot truly call that praise your own. Those compliments will surely ring empty. Anyone in the arts should know this. That is why I don't understand. What was he thinking when he wrote this novel?
What are you two doing? Let's get going.
My apologies. It wasn't my intention to hold you. Let's be off.
Yep. Makoto is the mother of the group. Oh, another Taco Tuesday is almost over with. That makes me sad.
Pretty nice ride you've got here. And I gotta say,
Oh,
I
what's
didn't
he
expect
doing here?
Sendai to be on the agenda. How'd you know there was a jail here?
Well, about that.
I smelled it.
Great.
Anyways,
She's related to
have
Teddy.
you learned
Maybe you've met
anything
him.
new?
Yes. Ango Natsume, right? Yeah. He's suspicious, all right. His book's been selling like crazy, but only here in Sendai.
Really?
The other stuff I've heard lines up with what you guys told me.
A highly
Anyhow,
localized,
I did some asking around,
successful
and here's what I
writer?
found. Apparently, everyone in Natsume's little fan club becomes friends with him through Emma.
Alright.
And once that happens, they start buying his book any and every chance they get. Some even go into debt because of it. Any of this sound familiar?
Yeah.
It's just like what happened with Alice.
He might have different methods from Alice Hiragi, but I'm almost certain Natsume's using the same power.
Well, in that case, we really need to get our hands on his keyword.
Can't we just nab the shithead and make him cough it up?
Ugh, do that? And I would have to arrest you for assault. You can ramble on about jails all you want. Best case scenario is you getting dragged off to a mental institution.
Best case scenario?
Right.
Well, we're phantom thieves, so going at it directly's not preferred anyway.
Ah, there goes Beauty Thief. Always trying to be elegant and subtle and stuff.
Beauty what?
What? She's talking about Haru.
My name is Beauty Thief.
I see. She's really calling herself that?
Getting back on track, we gotta think of a way to get that keyword.
That's where I come in. You better thank me for this later.
For what?
For what?
Natsume's holding a party tonight in celebration of Prince of Nightmares, passing over 1 million.
Apparently
souls.
all entirely
Just
within this
happen
town.
To have enough invitations for all of you, which means
We're crashing a party?
Hey, that sounds fun as hell, don't you think?
Where did you get those?
wouldn't you like to know? Better to keep you in the dark. But let's just say I know a guy. So what do you think? Glad we struck a deal?
We'll see.
Pretty good, Gramps.
Yeah, nice one, Gramps.
I don't think he likes
Must
being
admit,
called that.
I'm seeing you in a whole new light, Gramps.
Yeah, you really came through, Gramps.
I knew we could count on you, Gramps-son.
What?
Come on, guys. At least call me by my name.
Don't feel bad, Gramps.
Oh dear. Notice Makoto didn't call him that. Interesting. Maybe not.
Thank you all very much for coming today. This is just a small token of my appreciation. Nevertheless, I hope you enjoy yourselves.
Congratulations, Mr. Natsume. Truly.
It's all thanks to everyone working so hard to push sales. All I did was write.
Oh, you're too modest.
It really is impressive how well you've done, considering the amount of competition there is these days. I know we tried to promote you early on as the grandson of renowned writer Sogo Natsume, but I never would have expected you to perform this well.
The praise you've received is due entirely to your talent, Mr. Natsume. You're a shining star to readers and authors alike.
My talent, you say? Well now, I wouldn't go as far as to say that. The words on the page matter.
I wonder
little.
why these
If
older
there's
men
something
are
worth talking about,
treating him like
the
this
people will
when it's
always
usually
flock to
young
it.
girls who have been
All
falling
one
for
needs to
him.
do is craft a little story into it. And voila! For example, take that origin story about how I started writing because of some poor girl in the hospital.
Pardon my asking, but is that story really true, Mr.
Let me guess, it isn't.
I'm afraid that's my
Actually, it
miss.
might be.
Truth,
It'd be just like
fiction.
Alice's
Does anyone really
origin
care?
story.
You might recall Ichiryu Saimarame's confession on TV not too long ago. Surely you
Uh-oh.
remember.
More of a
His
connection to
signature
Yusuke.
piece. What was the name of it?
Salieri.
Do you mean the Sayuri?
Oh,
Ah, yes, that's it. The Sayuri. That
Sayuri.
piece was certainly lauded as the pinnacle of beauty at the time. But if you ask me,
oh dear.
the only place it belongs now is the trash.
Dick.
The trash? How rude! He has no idea what was put into that painting. Who does he think he is?
Yusuke, I know how you feel, but
I'm all right.
Are you
I
now?
have a favor to ask. Would you mind if I handled this one? I promise I'll get the keyword from him.
But
There's a good chance he remembers your faces from the other day. However, I was toward the back of the crowd, so there's a good chance he won't recognize me.
Well, we'll leave it to you then. He's got a point. Although I suspect his ulterior motive is that he might challenge him to the equivalent of a duel, the artist's equivalent of a duel over that insult.
Pardon me for interrupting. I happen to be a big fan of yours, Natsume-san.
Who are you?
Forgive me. I was hoping I might trouble you for an autograph.
Hey, Mr. Natsume is a busy man. You can trouble him later.
Come now. I'm sure one autograph won't hurt.
He doesn't recognize him.
You mean it? My thanks, Natsume-san. You're too kind.
What the heck was that hand motion? You could hear the little click of his pen.
To receive an autograph from the great Ongo Natsume himself. This honor is truly more than I deserve.
Nonsense. Don't sell yourself short. It's readers like you who allow authors like me to keep writing.
I see. That's a wonderful way to look at it. Oh, right. Do you by any chance use Emma, Natsume-san?
Of course. With how convenient it is, how could I not?
If you don't mind, could you please add me to your friends list? It would be a privilege to be closer to one I respect so greatly.
Not at all. My fans and readers mean the world to me.
And
the keyword is Prince of Nightmares.
Thank you very much. Expect a request from me sometime soon. Now, there is one more thing. I overheard you and your entourage mention the Sayuri earlier. If I'm not mistaken, you said it should be thrown out with the trash.
Yep, of course he's going to
As though it
bring
were
that
some
up.
cheap attempt.
Ah, so you heard that, did you? Is that what I said? Well, I take it someone of your taste agrees with me. In the end, that painting only held value because of whose name was attached to it. Madarame had it.
The Sayuri was painted by my mother. This may be unprofessional of me, but professionalism be damned. My mother painted the Sayuri at the cost of her own life. It is her final masterpiece. That painting was crafted with a love that simply cannot be found anywhere else. Don't you dare lump it in with that soulless drivel you cobbled together from authors far more talented than you.
Hey, you can't!
I merely spoke the truth. Now,
Yep.
excuse me. We've got what we came for. Let's head outside, yes?
Alright.
Soulless drivel? That little bastard. What the hell does he know?
Yeah, it's all right, Mr. Natsume. He's just, looking to blame you for something because he's jealous of your genius. Don't let him get to you.
Oh, they're just a bunch of yes men, I guess. Eep.
No matter. He'll come around just like the rest.
Alright, looks like we are one step closer to finding this jail.
My apologies. I couldn't hold myself back. I suppose I still have much to learn.
dude, don't sweat it. It worked out. We got the keywords, so we're all good.
Yeah, you did great. I was actually pretty impressed with how you stood up to him.
Well, I can't say my assessment of his book was entirely correct. Whatever someone feels from a work of art, no matter what that work may be, ultimately comes down to the individual.
Yeah, well, for what it's worth, we all loved seeing you stick it to that creepy Nari.
In any case, we've got the keyword now. All that's left is to find our entry point.
Sendai Station would be a good place to look. Hmm? How come?
Good question.
The smell isn't as strong there. The security's probably more lax. The station should be a safe point of entry, just like in Shibuya.
Alright.
So I guess we're doing it then.
Yeah.
We've got everything we need. Tomorrow, that jail's getting a visit from the Phantom Thieves.
Oh yeah.
Blip.
Hey, there's something I wanted to ask you.
What's up?
Yusuke might have been acting calm just now. But he seemed rather sad. Why was that?
You're shocked. He felt insulted. Because he's an artist too? That'd be my guess. Try to dig a little deeper.
I see. So when someone disrespects something important to you, it makes you more sad than angry.
Depends on the person.
At the very least, Yusuke seemed to feel that way. I think I'm starting to understand him a little better now. Thank you for explaining that to me.
Hold up, everyone. I need to talk to my phone some more. Mandatory visit to the Velvet Room.
For you. The desires in this place have been stolen as well. The voices of countless hearts are stirring about.
Just in case it wasn't clear.
Time, I can feel the threat of the calamity is only growing stronger. I have called you here to deliver important news. The bonds you have forged will now impart an even greater power to your personas.
Okay.
This new power, it seems it was born from a connection you've made during your travels.
And what would that be?
This will become the sustenance that will further nurture your potential. Cherish it dearly.
I'm genuinely ignorant about what she's talking about, but at the same time, I feel like I don't want to admit that. So I'll just say I'll do just that.
I admit I'm somewhat jealous. There is no doubt that they will give you the strength needed to cut through fate.
I'm assuming it's the bond rating. Increased damage for magical. Okay, physical and magical. What? Am I getting these, or am I getting the ability to purchase these? It's not entirely clear.
May luck be on your side.
Alright.
I'm so tired.
What?
Snap out of it, Ryuji. We're about to head in.
Why are you tired?
I know. I was so excited last night I couldn't sleep.
What, you think it's Christmas morning or something?
Any idea how big this place is? Can you tell, Sophia?
Based on the smell, I'd say it covers nearly all of Sendai.
And how big is that?
Big.
Considering what's happening throughout the city, the scale makes sense. But that's all coming to an end.
Time to get to work.
Right. We're heading into the Sendai jail. Hey.
Alright. It looks like I'm free to do some stuff here. Alright, let's take a look around here. We got ourselves some vending machines. I may not have to buy as many of these smaller healing items as I did because I am playing on a lower difficulty level, but we'll see. Can I help you? Apparently not.
Can I help you find something?
That's what you like. Here you are. Take it. My. Come again.
That's another recipe. Ooh, a map? Okay, got a little camera control here. I see a river. I don't see any cliffs. Oh well. Maybe it's surrounding that wavy road there. What
Hello, dear. Is that all you need? Thanks. Be sure to visit.
Alright, ooh, what do we got here?
What's the plan?
can't do anything. Okay.
Hey.
I get ya.
Right?
Let's not be the insulting one in this group. Alright. Hey, look, I got something.
Oh, amazing!
Okay, that's... does not seem entirely correct, but whatever. That's what you're into, Anne. Go for it. Where is everyone?
Go! Anyways,
Yummy!
Ah, I got some ingredients. Cool. I think this vending machine has the, what do you call it? The SP recovery... No, apparently not. Where was the one that did? I can't remember. Is it over here? Hello. Is that... all stats plus 1. Auto... what? You know, it sure would be nice if they actually explained to you what these different buff spells were, instead of just hoping you know what they mean when it says auto whatever. So it's really problematic in the auto stuff, because it doesn't actually say... oh, whatever. That was a problem in Persona 4 and Persona 5 Royal as well. And maybe one of the reasons why I've always opted against the auto cast on those stuff. So I was never quite sure what they did. Oh well. Okay, let's take a look at the well, I want to make sure I at the very least talk to every member of my party, because there's a good chance I will get stuff from them. And every little bit helps in this game. There's Haru. Morons with their selfie sticks. Oh, Sophia. Hearing the exact opposite of what was actually said.
Welcome. Is that all? Here you are. Please come back.
Can I actually go in here, though?
How's it going?
Oh yeah, I can. In fact, I've already been here.
Shop with us again.
I remember that unusual name. Yusuke is somewhere over here. In fact, there he is.
I've been thinking.
What's up? Alright.
At any rate, the point is...
Alright. You don't get something from everyone. Oh, Makoto, excuse me, spent almost the entire playthrough of Persona 5 Royal referring to her as Makoda.
Welcome.
Which is not correct at all. I don't think there's anything I need to do in here.
You wish to browse you have no personas to register. Performing a fusion?
Yeah.
May luck be on your side.
I wonder what the theme of this jail is going to be. I mean, I could draw some direct parallels to Persona 5 Royal, because the first one in that game was a castle, Kamoshida's castle, and then the second one had to do with an artist, Madarame. So maybe this is following that. We have a... I guess it's sort of a loose connection, not entirely consistent, but still it's what my mind came to. I don't know what it would be like. Maybe it's you know what? I bet it would be his whatever setting his novels take place. I think it'd be a physical manifestation of that setting. Oh, here we go.
Speaking of which,
all right. That would be Sai. Okay. Oh dear. Okay. Sai never seemed like the crying type, but you never know what can get to people at times. Anyone can be that, I guess. All it takes is a push in the right, or I guess wrong direction. Okay, let's head back to the RV, because I don't want to spend any more money. But actually, before I do... crap. The start button on the PS4 controller is kind of hard to hit. It's probably a good thing in a lot of cases, because it means you're less likely to hit it accidentally, but still. Right. We could do this one again. Kind of want to increase the rate in which I get bond points, because I feel like that would be more useful in the long run. Although I'm not entirely sure of the benefits of these other things. Oh. The downside of this thing is that it wouldn't be helpful in a boss fight, because we wouldn't get the benefit until after that was over. It'd be more useful for grinding purposes. I don't know. But at the same time, this is the one that on the videos I've watched recommended getting the most, so I'll get this. Another 25 points to increase it again. But I think I'll do the more bond points one next. Alright.
get to work.
Alright, let's discuss the situation.
Yep.
Yep.
Yes.
Alright. Yep, just like in Shibuya. Yep.
Damn it.
Oh, yeah. Alright, let's, use the shop, I guess. I don't have enough money to really buy anything, but I could,
Are you sure?
sell the stuff I
Are
have.
you sure? Are you sure?
Can I... Let's see if there's any new stuff I could buy. What? Donut worry. I still don't have access to anything that can, revive people. Hey, look, new weapons. Alright, so yeah, this is definitely something we're gonna want to save up for. Get a new one of these for me. Plus burn. The one I have is plus freeze, low odds. Alright. That's a big increase. You notice it's going to be a smaller increase for the people that I have already bought better weapons for. But for the ones I haven't, it's going to be much bigger. Like, sort of no edge. Like Makoto, for example. That's more than double. Unfortunately, I feel like I'm going to have to go into this jail to determine the status, the elemental attacks of the enemies that we're going to be encountering most of before I make a decision as to who I actually want to bring in. Or who I want to be the main party members for this. 92... Any protector stuff?
Which one?
Apparently anytime I go to a new area, that's when it's going to give me access to new equipment.
Who's it for?
Alright, well... Can we cook?
You're going to cook?
I don't have the ability to make any of this stuff yet. Alright, let's explore the jail then.
Okay, let's do this.
By the way, I have to equip that thing that gives me an additional 20 SP. Unless I want to put that on Morgana. More healing. Yeah, let's do that. Morgana, I think, is always going to be in the group. Even if I find that he is particularly weak against the enemies of the jail, simply because a healer is important. Oh, Morgana has the ability to revive people, that's right. Or at least he will soon. Is that a church tower?
So that's it.
Once again, the domain reflects who's within.
It looks like another castle. And it looks like it's pretty far away, too. Alright. I should have the same members as last time. And I do. So let's go with that for now.
Well, we made it to the jail. I'd say that settles it. Ongo Natsume is our monarch.
Was anyone really doubting it?
That's a total lie.
Doesn't he feel any remorse for obtaining his success this way? His fans are only his fans because he forced them to be.
That's just how smug assholes like him think. You can't just let it keep happening.
There's a large tower in the distance. Is that Natsume's castle? Probably. I smell treasure.
Oh, it's even further away than I thought. It's the one on the left.
Alba's over that way. The main road here should lead us right to it.
Well, let's go. We'll steal those desires and expose Natsume for the fraud he is.
Alright. My first bit of combat for the day. Everyone jumps on screen for the introduction and then they immediately leave. That's wonderful. Is there a different persona I feel like I should be using? Yeah, let's go with this guy. For now. Yeah. Even though he's lower level.
What's that?
We got yellow enemies, red enemies, and some blue ones. Interesting.
Focus.
Alright, let's get this started here. Slimes, huh? Alright. Not a bad amount of XP for...
Victory was handed to us. Let's move on.
I see a little blue icon on the map here, but I'm not sure what it is. Is it for this cover point? Oh no, it's for, okay. I think it's for Morgana there.
It's a shadow.
I can see it.
You can ambush them from here.
Alright. Devil fruit, I'll take that.
Easy as
What's
1,
that?
2, 3. Oh, nice one. It's what magical wonders lie within. Score. Now let's
Oh yeah, sorry about this, I forgot. I needed to equip Morgana. Who do you think would benefit from this? I think Yusuke would benefit from it. Where is he? And yeah, I should probably sell this stuff next time I'm at the store.
Focus.
Alright.
I can see it.
There's a whole lot of red enemies down there. Anne, what are you doing on that thing?
Focus.
Alright.
I can see it. What's that? I'll reveal your truth.
I think I still got the ambush off.
And here I thought they'd put up a fight.
All right. No time to waste.
Oh, a shadow.
I can see it.
Gotta be careful with these flying things overhead.
What's that?
Okay, those are all tough enemies. How about if I not go in that direction then? So I'm a big fraidy cat here.
Focus. I can see it.
I jump to there from here? Yes, I can.
We've got 'em right where we want.
Boom.
Show me your true self.
Alright. Yusuke levels up. What you get here? Medium physical damage to a wide area of foes with a medium chance of crit. And this one is a high chance of crit. Mabufu. Alright.
I almost feel sorry for them.
Alright.
Keep up the pace, shall we?
It doesn't look like there's any shadows around.
Or Rudge. Doesn't look like we have much choice.
Alright. So that's not an option at the moment. Okay.
I can see it.
Let's take a look at this map here. Looks like it wants us going to the right up ahead.
Focus. I can see it. What's that?
It's a shadow. Careful now.
Focus. I can see it.
See where these... I guess they're behind us. Okay. Uh-oh. I have a bad feeling about this.
I've been waiting for you, oh chosen hero.
Who is this?
Who are you?
I am Doom, one of the fearsome four and servant to the Prince of Nightmares!
The Fearsome Four!
Oh, no.
Are you the nemesis of the Fantastic Four?
There's no way someone would be this cliche.
He kinda just looks like some old guy in a suit to me.
I am the guardian of this. If you wish to pass, you have to defeat me in combat.
It'd be funny if someone just threw a rock at his forehead and knocked him unconscious. You mean like that?
Fearsome four, I will slay you where you stand. Come, chosen heroes.
Giant pyro jack. Alright. Weak to ice. Do I have any ice-based personas? I think I fused away the one that I had. Oops, but hey, you know what? Weak to wind, that counts. Will this finish it off? Maybe. Nope. Oh, I totally did. Okay, I guess I'll take that.
Oh, nice! Did we get him?
I'd expect nothing less. Chosen
So far, the combat I've encountered in this dungeon has not been much of a challenge. Maybe I will end up increasing the difficulty back to normal. Although, it feels like there should be somewhere in between those two.
I pray you lose your way. Chosen heroes.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. What? Huh? What?
What the hell? Where are we now?
Who is that? You're in a completely different place than we were before.
I think we were just
Looks
warped.
like we're in front of that castle we saw earlier.
Isn't this a good
Does that
thing?
mean we were brought here by some kind of magic?
My guess is it was that fearsome four guy's doing. You heard that "I pray you lose your way" crap, right?
Chosen heroes?
Well, I don't exactly know what's going on, but I think that's us, yeah?
I'm sorry, but I'm having trouble keeping up here.
Chosen heroes and demons and shit? That's classic video games and manga business.
I believe this is the world from
Business?
Natsume's
Is that what
novel,
you said?
Prince of Nightmares.
You mean we're in a novel?
Hey, guess who was right in their
What's it
prediction?
about?
This guy right here. I'm pointing at myself.
Our world is reborn as a demon overlord in another, making the most of his villainous new role.
Not that that wasn't the most obvious prediction in the world.
To that end,
Although in my defense, I did not, in fact, look that up ahead of time. I actually did guess.
And that's why he called us heroes earlier?
So are the heroes the real bad guys of the story then?
yes, that's correct. Am I to assume you've read it too?
Nah, I just skimmed it. And I've seen enough of that kind of thing to guess where it was going.
So it's our job to challenge the Demon King, huh?
That's true. Then I guess this all works out pretty nicely. And if this place is from Natsume's book, then it's safe to say he's somewhere in the castle. Which means everyone's desires are in there too.
Right. Let's see if we can find a way inside.
Alright.
Well, yes.
So apparently we can't return to the real world at the moment.
Pipe down, Skull. We're on enemy turf, remember?
Oh yeah, sorry.
First things first. Let's get an idea of our surroundings.
Alright, so we got a couple of enemies near here. And there's that checkpoint they were talking about, but none of the enemies are actually in the immediate vicinity of it. Okay, so that's good. We can't leave,
No turning back.
and we can't go to another checkpoint. I mean, I might be at the point where... oh, can I destroy this stuff? No. I might be at the point where, because it's so easy, the difficulty level has been lowered so much that I'm... may not encounter enough situations to actually get better at the combat, especially when it comes to stuff like these master arts, which I think is the real thing I've been, not doing enough of. What am I... Here we go. Master Arts. Perform a persona attack with triangle after square, 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 triangle. And I guess you hit triangle again, right? And then just sort of go through that. Animal Instinct. Oh, I haven't been done doing that. Yusuke... Square and triangle. Summons and cast. Huh, interesting. It doesn't say anything about using the persona's attacks with these things. Just says perform follow-up. Oh yeah, there's a little animation of what's going on there. Alright, cool. It's kind of like how Devil May Cry does it, or at least the latter-day ones. Sorry, I'm just sort of looking at this stuff. I don't really know, Perform a follow-up after a triangle or mid-air gun attack. Alright. Alright. Now I've wasted enough time doing that. Let's get back to where we're supposed to go. Actually, let's check out this door first.
Get a load of that gate. It's ginormous.
Well, we ain't busting that thing open anytime soon. What now?
We don't have any other option. We'll have to double back and find another way in.
Hold on. I believe I read something about this gate in his book.
Alright.
Here. Supposedly, it's the Gate of Trials, designed to deny the hero's entry as a test to see whether the heroes are worthy to face.
So glad that they have subtitles automatically here. I can't hear what they're saying. Music's too loud.
This is a video game.
This Overlord wants to keep the heroes out, right? Why doesn't he just build a gate that doesn't open?
That's just how it goes. The story couldn't progress if the heroes didn't have a chance.
So where exactly are we supposed to find this proof?
It's being held in 3 different towers placed outside the castle. It
Just
says
like the
here
3
the
different
towers are guarded by the
things we had to do
fearsome
for that
four
one,
themselves.
the last dungeon.
They're called the Fearsome Four, but there's only 3 trials?
This guy's writing's all over the place.
One of the towers apparently stands near something called the Great River.
I'm guessing that's just like a big river or something.
Well, the Hirose River runs right through Sendai in the real world, and that's pretty big.
That's gotta be it. Okay, let's see if we can find that river.
Alright. You said it, kitty. The river, the river, the river, the river. Alright, let's, we also didn't even try to do this.
Hold up. We got searchlights ahead.
It appears the gate is closed as well. won't be getting in this way. We have no further business here.
Alright. So, we go this way then. I think Futaba was about to say something, and I interrupted her by initiating a loading screen. Oh well.
The Hirose River should be around here somewhere.
I thought she said the heroes say the river should be
Doesn't
somewhere
that
around
tower
here.
look a lot like the prison keeps we saw in Shibuya?
Yeah.
Hey, it does. It looks like a birdcage on top.
If it's the same, then maybe that's where we'll find our proof.
So when they say proof, do you think they're actually talking about cores? Looks like the entrance is right over there. Come on, let's check it
I
out.
don't know. Looks like a trap to me.
Dang, these jails are humongous. Be sure to check your map every now and then.
Yeah. Do you think I'll be able to fast travel from that checkpoint? You know, there's a little bit of an issue in regards to my ability to, like, save. Because I don't think I can do that whilst I'm in the dungeon and not at a
I wonder what
checkpoint.
this is.
Well, maybe I could go back to that one I can't fast travel from. If I needed to leave the game, I either have to advance to a point where I can use these checkpoints, or... I don't know.
This seems like it'll be useful.
Excellent.
Alright, here we go. We'll see. Not quite ready to call the stream yet, but I'm just thinking ahead. Let's take on this guy if we can.
Not much of a challenge, were they?
Oh, nice one.
Show me your true self.
Looks like Yusuke used some SP there at some point. Not sure on what though. Are these things resistant to physical attacks? That's not good. I got a persona. I should be putting more effort into getting those, because that's the way I get this ability to upgrade my existing stuff. Okay, my character's just sort of attacking automatically. Alright. Apparently it's weak against ice. Alright. Someone leveled up. I think it's Anne.
Guess that's that. Let's keep
Or
chugging along.
whatever. They didn't gain a new ability, so I guess it wasn't that significant. But hey, you know what? I'll take it. Map? Let me guess. We have to lower the drawbridge. Alright.
Focus.
Shadow. Careful, everyone.
Now we head towards these stairs, since that's where the objective indicator is anyway. Hey look, another door.
This is the entrance?
Ooh, there's something written here.
Every entrance is also an exit.
One must offer sun and rain.
What do you think that means?
You probably gotta bring in some specific items or something. Typical fetch quest.
Here's a line from the novel. My hallowed orbs sleep in the shrine of sun and the land of rain.
Right. Those orbs are probably what we're looking for.
The sign should have just said so to begin with.
Oh, don't be like that, Sophie. This is just one of those things.
Let's not forget this is still Natsume's world, however. This is likely a trap to deter the heroes.
Well, I don't see any other way in, so I guess we should go look for these orbs.
Alright. That's what we shall do.
Go on ahead.
What's that? Suspicious. I'll reveal your true attack.
The camera did not point at the spot where I expected it to. Ah, alright. Guess the enemies in this area are weak to ice. At least some of them are. So having Yusuke in the party is probably a good thing. Now, I'm not using the showtime on a single enemy. I'm not that dumb. I'm pretty dumb, but not that dumb. Nah, don't talk about naps. I would take one of those all day, every day if I could.
This should prove useful.
Alright,
It's a shadow. Stay alert.
that must be the river.
I can see it. What's that? Focus.
Yay, a treasure chest! Pop that sucker open!
I can see it.
What treasure chest are you referring to? I see it on the map, I don't see it.
What's that?
Here we go.
Show me your true self.
I was wondering if that thing was going to come near me.
It's over.
Not even worth my time.
All right, no time to waste.
Ah, there it is. Double Fangs. Another ability card. Alright.
Sensing your shadows. Okay, good to go. What's inside, Joker?
Thing here. Let's take a look at what it is. Equipment. And doesn't have anything. Let's see if it's something that she could use. $10 SP. Alright, yeah, sure.
I'll take it.
If I remember correctly, in Persona 5 Royal, Anne does have... Eventually, she does get some sort of healing ability. So, it's entirely possible she might get that here as well.
That building just screams suspicious. You think that's our Shrine of Sun?
It is. Perhaps the orb. Let's take a closer.
What's that?
First, let's activate this checkpoint. We still cannot leave the jail. Can we... Look at that. I like to open up avenues of access so I don't have to,
Ooh, you lowered the bridge.
Yeah, what she said. So I can get around easier. Like how I feel a need to explain stuff like that. No, of course not.
Hey, what do you think that is?
Vendor trash. Isn't it cool? Oh, right.
A treasure chest. Let's see what's inside. Hey, Joker.
Ooh. Hey, guess who doesn't need to...
Now let's get some more.
Hey, guess who doesn't need to buy a new weapon for, Haru? This guy. Pointing at me. Let's see what it is, though. It's almost certainly going to be better than what she has, right? They're not going to give her something that's worse than her starting item. Oh, look at that. Cool. If I ever use her, that'll be helpful. That looks like one of the orbs. Yeah, this looks an awful lot like a battle arena. Just saying, I think there's going to be a fight that here. A robot dog?
It's just as the novel said. The orb is a symbol of the sun. Remove it and the light fades. Once that happens, warriors will appear to prevent its theft.
Then that means...
Well, I mean, they didn't actually prevent its theft because we have it.
This seems par for the course.
Why didn't you tell us this earlier?
Boom. That seemed like a good idea. I think this is the same battle music from Persona 5 Royal. Ow. Did we already take out the big guy? Huh. I'm just sitting on a Showtime attack here.
Oh, that was a close one.
No, it wasn't.
The gaggle of enemies before we get jumped, Inari.
My apologies. I knew I forgot.
We've got the sun we need. All that's left is to find the ring.
It said something about a land of rain, right? Let's keep looking.
Sounds like a waterfall. Right? I don't know. Another one of the fearsome foursome. Oh, it's the same guy.
Hey, you're that jerk from earlier.
Oh, right! Domu!
Toma! I am Toma of the Fearsome Four!
Are you the one who brought us here?
That is my duty. I am tasked with bestowing our master.
Do you think we'll ever meet the other members of the Fearsome Four?
I've also been entrusted with protecting this sacred land. If the orb of rain is what you say, then you'll have to defeat me.
Bring it.
Yeah, bring it, poor boy. The chosen heroes are gonna take you down.
Apparently he is exactly the same, Persona, enemy that we beat already. For some reason I thought it might be different. Even though I guess I had no reason to actually think that. Okay.
Okay.
Ooh, a new skill!
Ah, Mazio. Cool.
Did we get him for good this time?
No, kitty. Don't be naive.
So you've come this far. Well done, chosen heroes. But I was but the weakest of the Fearsome Four.
Give me a break. It's the next guy's job to tell us that.
My fellow Fearsome Four will surely make you suffer.
Will we have to fight all four of them twice?
What was that all about?
Well, whatever it was. We can keep going now. Let's find that orb.
Oh, right.
I was kind of hoping you actually had the orb. Oh, look at that. Alright, well everyone's suggesting I bug out and head to the real world, so I guess I'll do that. Return from jail. Well, we're not calling it a day, we're calling it a excursion. Alright.
Let's get to work.
I mean, I want to head to the use the shop. Sell items.
Are you sure? How many? Are you sure? How many? Are you sure?
Alright, we got a decent amount of money there. Alright, so let's ooh crap. Sorry, let's sell these
How many? Are you sure?
yeah, that's not much, is it?
How many? Are you sure?
There's no reason to keep this, it has no abilities attached to it. Alright. The default accessories. That is, buy weapons. I don't know.
Which one?
Yeah, I might just wait on buying main guy here any new stuff because the increase is not going to be as big. And I'm still pretty limited on money at this point.
Who's it for?
Can we cook anything?
Ah, you're gonna cook?
No. Alright, let's make some rounds to our usual stops. I think I'm going to not buy HP recovery items at the moment because I haven't had the need for them yet. But also because I feel like it's not a very efficient, or I feel like I shouldn't be doing that anyway. What I really want is those SP recovery stuff. I will always buy that as soon as I see it. I could have sworn that I saw one somewhere around here. Maybe it was a store.
Oh, that sounds.
Ah.
What's the plan?
Alright, what do you got to say? Do you have anything new? Oh, no, you don't. Already checked this one, right? Yeah. I have the memory of a goldfish. And Emma, just like in Mysterious Fox, was peddling or accepting. All stats +1.
Oh.
Apparently I don't have the option to wish for anything. Was it in the arcade that had that stuff? I'm not sure.
What you looking for? Thanks.
It's good to stop again.
What is it that you see? Until... Can I help you?
Ah, here we go. I think that was it, right? Ah. Won't let me use that vending machine for some reason. There's another one over here, I think.
What'll it be? Please come back soon.
There we go. Oh, there's a store over here that I completely missed. Ingredients. Ah, here we go. This is exactly what we need. I mean, I guess it distinguishes the ones I already have from the ones I don't, so I suppose that's good. Yeah, I might as well just buy everything I can. I certainly can afford it. You know what? I'm gonna hit down on the D-pad just to make it a little bit faster. There we go.
I'll be waiting for you.
Alright.
Let's get to work.
Let's do a little cooking then.
What's on the menu?
I'll lend a hand.
I should be able to actually make something. Does it say 40 HP to all allies, 20 HP to all allies, 20 SP, 30 SP to 1, 20 to all. Okay.
This one, honey.
Ah.
Very nice.
Ooh.
Okay, really? Are they gonna actually have that every time I make something?
This one, honey. Oh, wonderful.
Apparently not. That's good. Maybe it's... no, I think I'm good.
What's on the menu?
Yeah, you know what? I'll make it anyway.
Fired up. Time to show my skills.
All done.
Delicious.
Now the question is, were any of those ingredients stuff I needed for the curry? Yeah, the onion is a common ingredient to both. So I should keep that in mind. I should keep that in mind. Well, folks, even though it is one of my days off, I do have a bunch of stuff that I actually want to do. So I think I'm actually going to call it a stream a bit early today. Yeah, I'm going to call it an early one. But before I do, I'm just going to take a moment to thank you for watching. I appreciate it when people take time out of their day to watch my streams and videos, rather than live or in archive form. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to head to the Velvet Room to register my stuff. Just as a quick reminder why I'm doing this, I do a stream like this almost every day, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time from Sunday through Thursday. Yeah, I guess they all do upgrade at the same rate, roughly. I do an occasional variety stream Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, retro or otherwise, and occasional 4K and or HDR uploads on Fridays, although as of right now, I have neither one of those in the can. But I will definitely be back here tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, for more Persona 5 Strikers. Not Royal, not Scramble, but Strikers.
I'll just add this.
And until then, take it easy.